Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. The global shipping industry continues to do well in 2024, thanks in large part to industry tailwinds, challenges in the Red Sea and Panama Canal, and even weather-related issues. This has resulted in strong daily time charter equivalent rates, or TCEs. The year started out for freight rates with some spot rates topping $120,000 per day. Cold weather, which curtailed production and export of liquefied natural gas, or LPG for short, saw spot rates retreat from those levels at the end of second quarter. Since then, earnings have recovered alongside LPG production here in the US, with spot cargo rates above the seasonal levels. Spot rates are currently hovering around $45,000 per day, with the strong fundamentals supporting that level. For the long term, the outlook for LPG market remains solid as businesses in China and the rest of the Far East switch from coal to gas to support their economic growth. Demand for North American LPG export is expected to grow in light single digits over the next 3 years, all of which has boomed for today's income pick, BW LPG Limited. They're traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol BWLP. John, what can you tell us about BW LPG?
Well, most people actually aren't familiar with BW LPG, but that's only because it began trading on the New York Stock Exchange in late April 2024. It's actually been listed on the Oslo Stock Exchange, which is in Norway, since 2013. Now, BW LPG is actually the world's leading owner and operator of LPG vessels, with a fleet of 41 very large gas carriers, or VLGCs. Now, this includes 8 vessels, which are owned and operated by its subsidiary in India. It is actually India's largest owner and operator of VLGC vessels, are responsible for carrying more than 20% of LPG into India. Now, to take advantage of strong industrial tailwinds, BW LPG announced this past August plans to acquire 12 VLGCs for $1.05 billion. Now, the transaction will see BW LPG's fleet grow significantly from 41 vessels to 53 vessels. Now, the acquisition comes at an opportune time when VLGC new build deliveries are falling and continued growth in global LPG export volumes are increasing. This points to strong market demand over the coming years, which should also help juice BW LPG's earnings and dividends.
And when I look at the company's financials, it recently reported another strong quarter.
Yeah, for the second quarter ended June 30th, BW LPG reported another strong quarter with daily time charter equivalent rates of $49,660 per available day and $48,030 per calendar day, with 95% fleet utilization. This resulted in second quarter TCE income of $148.6 million, with its India subsidiary contributing a pretty solid $30.6 million. It reported a second quarter net profit after tax of $85 million, or 58 cents per share, and second quarter operating profit of $89, or 58 cents per share. And actually ended the quarter in a pretty solid financial position with cash of $264.3 million.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. And John, what does its ultra-high yield dividend look like?
Well, returning capital to investors through its reliable dividend and share repurchase is a big part of the company's business plan. And it can do that because it makes a bucket load of cash. In the first half of 2024, it generated $458.4 million of free cash flow. And free cash flow is important because that's the money that gets used to pay dividends and pay down debt. In the first half of 2024, BW LPG repaid $98.3 million of bank borrowing and $250.1 million of dividend payments. And actually, since its IPO in 2013, it has paid out more than 71% of its earnings as dividends. In 2023 alone, it paid out 98% of its earnings. Most recently, this past August, it declared a second quarter dividend of 58 cents per share, or $2.38 per share on an annual basis for a frothy forward dividend yield of 20.7%. Now, because the company aims for an annual payout ratio of at least 50% of net profit after tax, the dividend payment will naturally fluctuate. For example, in the first quarter of the year, it paid out $1 per share, and in the fourth quarter of 2023, it paid out, I think it was 90 cents per share.
And I see that BWLP is doing well too. It's almost up 50% year over year.
Yeah, it's been having a really good year. Back in May, it hit a new record high of $21.23 per share. It has retreated from that level a little bit, but continues to perform well. As of this recording, BWLP Stock is up 45% over the last 6 months, 14% year to date, and as you noted, almost roughly 50% year over year.
John, thank you so much for your analysis. Just to recap, BW LPG is world's leading owner and operator of LPG vessels. It has a strong balance sheet, reported another strong quarter, and announced that it's acquiring 12 VLGCs. It generated strong free cash flow in the first half of 2024 of $458.4 million, which it used to pay down debt and continued to pay a reliable high-yield dividend. Thanks to near and long-term industry demand for LPG, which plays a critical role in energy transition, the outlook for BW LPG, its stock and dividend payout remains excellent. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned, and in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.